The past few months have been a roller coaster having Don, my then boyfriend, now fiancé, in Miluim. Hi, my name is Rachel. I've been living in Herzliya for a year and a half and I'm starting Bar Ilan next year for psychology.
I could show the ring.
I'm engaged. I grew up in New Jersey and I made Aliyah in 2019. And since I went to seminary and then I studied Hebrew and Ulpan in the north, and then I drafted to the army as a Madrichat Sarel. A Madrichat Sarel is an instructor for volunteers that come to Israel from overseas, and they come to volunteer for 1 to 3 weeks, and we give activities about Israel and the army, and many of them after end up making Aliyah. And it was a crazy time because it was during Corona, so there weren't as many volunteers, but it was still really meaningful. And I definitely felt like I made a difference doing that. The past few months have been a roller coaster having Don, my then boyfriend, now fiancé, in Miluim. He was there for 5 months from October 7th, but thankfully the community has really been there for us during these hard times. Don moved into a new apartment a few days before October 7th and had nothing set up, and I knew I wanted to have his room ready for him the first time he got off base, and I also couldn't do it alone. I knew I could rely on the JLIC community, and I texted in a group chat, and within a second someone came to help me set up a closet and to build a shelf and to get the whole room ready for him so that he'd get off base and have a set up room. The first week of the war I was too scared to leave my apartment, and the one thing that made me do it was when Rav Noam and Shippy had a challah bake at their house. It was the first time I was really with the community since the war started, and it was just so special. It was nice to be with all these women and make challah for women whose husbands were in Miluim. Through that and volunteering at Leket, also with the JLIC community, it was so nice to just have the community here for me when I was going through one of my hardest times. Something that was also so nice for us was that we'd go to meals on Shabbats when Don would get off base at Rav Noam and Shippy, and it would be so nice to join with the community, and it was so helpful that we'd be able to spend Fridays together and to not have to worry about making food or any Shabbat preparations because of that meal. Next year, Don and I will both be starting Bar Ilan together, which is in Givat Shmuel, and we're choosing to live in Herzliya, even though it's a little bit less convenient to commute. We just can't leave the community behind, and we love it so much here. We love events, we love seeing our friends at shul, we love Shabbats here. Herzliya is just such a special place, and we're just so excited to be here together and to start our lives together in the community.